Welcome to the No More Mondays podcast, the show that inspires confident professionals by interviewing people who actually enjoy what they do for work. I'm your host, Angie Callen, and I welcome you to join me each week as I chat with founders, entrepreneurs, and employees who have figured out that special sauce, the magic, the mystery to having no more Mondays. Hello there, everyone. This is Angie, your host of the No More Mondays podcast, here with some fun and lighthearted bonus content to help you get your No More Mondays fix. You all know I love the outdoors, and there is absolutely no better time to play in the Colorado mountains, get refueled, and re-energized than summertime. So I'm inviting you to take a hike with my buddy Foster and me as we offer you a series of snack pack snippets and highlights while you anxiously await the start of our next full season. And as a little teaser, that is currently under production. You've likely heard the saying, you can't fill from an empty cup. And if you're not taking care of your whole well-being, that's exactly what you end up doing personally and professionally. I hope you enjoy this snack pack, which features bonus content from season 1 guest Sara Camiscioni, where she and I talk about the importance of taking care of our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. The trend I've seen where I guess worldwide upheaval creates the personal upheaval that makes everybody kind of start questioning where we're at.
I moved out to Colorado about 6-ish years ago. After grad school, I was living in the Midwest and I'd spent a lot of time in the Midwest. I was always kind of an outdoorsy kind of person, but it completely shifted when I moved to the mountain states, and it also completely shifted the way that I started using my body and viewing my health. Instead of it being like me working out and me eating healthy so that I could be better in the gym and have better workouts and like increase my weights and do better lifting and have a better body, you know, to make it look like I was working out all the time. My whole approach to fitness, to health, to wellness, to life really shifted to a perspective of how can I spend as much time outside as possible and not sacrifice my health. So how can I still be effective and efficient in the gym? How can I still maintain health? How can I, keep my blood and all my hormones and chemicals good as I age, and stay lean and healthy? But then how can I do that while still staying fit? And so my workouts, my time I would designate to my workouts and nutrition and everything, that completely changed. And it became more about efficiency and effectiveness versus just doing it for the sake of looking cool or being really hardcore with these really long, complicated workouts and being an athlete. Because I wanted my body to really be applied. I wanted my strength to be applied and used outside. So I stopped training for the gym and started training for life, like training for the outdoors. And as a result of that, I had been obviously coaching women primarily. I do still coach a handful of men, but primarily I work with women. I had been coaching women, and naturally I have a big base of female clients that are very similar to me in terms of their outdoor pursuits and their needs for their bodies to perform a function versus just aesthetic, chasing a number on a scale or chasing a pant size. But then there's two piles of my clients. One of them are the very big outdoors women. The other side, they may be outdoorsy, but they're more of the entrepreneurial C-level, like go-getting type of business women who still need their strength, their confidence.
You need endurance to do this work.
Yeah, they need their resiliency. They need to be able to stand in front of a boardroom and like feel good and feel okay about their bodies and feel confident. And it takes a certain kind of mindset in strength and resiliency in order to like go after your goals professionally and personally.
I love that what you just did, because I'm pretty sure that my listeners are both going to love and hate me because we just talk about the mountains so much, because pretty much everybody that's on here has some tie to mountain and outdoor life. But what you did was just bring it so universal, and so kind of the applicability of our health is so important, so that we have the endurance and the stamina to do, like you said, things that require leadership and, energy in front of a boardroom just as much as, going and hiking into the best fishing hole we know. I like that. I like that aspect of a lot, because now everybody can take something away from this. And in my world, in the career component, and it's so funny because these can seem like such different things, but in an overall well-being perspective, we spend more time doing a career than we do anything else. And our physical fitness can drastically change our overall perception of our mental health, our ability to do things we love. And it's just how much these two things actually complement each other in overall well-being is very interesting. And that's something that I think people have really questioned through the pandemic. And so I've seen a lot of people who are like, I need to re-identify with a purpose, or I need to make sure I'm moving in a direction in my career that I'm happy with, because as the world has upheaved, I have questioned where I'm at. I hope you enjoyed this No More Mondays snack pack. Thank you so much for listening. Tune in again next week for some more fun to help you bridge the gap into our next season. And until then, wear sunscreen, stay hydrated, pet a dog, and most importantly, get outside. Thanks for listening to this episode of No More Mondays. We hoped you grabbed some great insights to help you improve your professional satisfaction. Please visit us at Apple iTunes and give us a rating so we can continue to offer you awesome interviews and content each week. No More Mondays. New episodes drop every Wednesday. No More Mondays is brought to you by Career Benders, Inc. in partnership with executive producer Jane Durkee. For more information about career coaching, resume writing, personal branding, recruiting, and entrepreneurship coaching services, visit our website at careerbenders.com. That's careerbenders, B as in boy, S as in Sam.com. This is your host, Angie Callen, signing off. Until next week, when we chat with another inspired, confident professional.